Hello and welcome to JavaScript Programming Language course for beginners. This is an introduction to JavaScript course. Here you'll see the source and reference for this video. I hope you'll be able to follow along this JavaScript course. The prerequisites for this course are the following: Sublime Text Editor and a web browser. As you watch this video, please bear in mind about our ESLRs. And these are right thought, right communication, right attitude, right conduct, and right lifestyle. Now let's proceed to our lesson. Section 7. JavaScript and HTML Forms. Lesson 7.3. JavaScript Form Validation, the email function. We'll start with the function that checks the email address text box. We'll only check if the text box has had anything typed into it. Checking for a correct email address is notoriously difficult, so we're just trying to keep things simple here. The first line of the check email function is this: var email equals document.form1.email.value. Our form was called form1, so we start with document.form1. The element name we're trying to access comes next. In the HTML, we gave our text box element the name email. If we want to get what was in the text box, we need the value attribute at the end. So we're getting the text value from the text box and storing it in a variable called email. We're using getElementById to access an HTML element with the ID email error. Notice that we're also using inner HTML after getElementById. The inner HTML is anything between two tags. So if you had p some inner text closing p tag, then the inner HTML would be some inner text. After an equal sign, we're resetting the inner HTML and replacing it with the text no email address. The next line is return false. This is enough to set the whole of the function to false. If the text box is not blank, we set the inner HTML again, this time to a blank string. The return value is then true. For a complete list of codes and classwork in this lesson, please check Google Classroom. Thank you.